What is going on, guys? This is Tristan, and today we are reacting to Alex Hormozi's latest 15, 20 tweets. Guys, this guy tweets out quite a bit, so there's always something new to his channel. I'm excited. I'm going to hit it from the personable, the business, every type of perspective that you could possibly give. You'll see a mixture of business comedy in this because, dude, I don't know what to expect. I'm excited for this, and let's get right into it. How about it? So, Alex Hormozi, if you don't know who he is, dude, this guy's a G. I'm on his page right now. And he's the owner of acquisition.com, YouTube phenom, business phenom, whatever it is, right? But let's go over the first tweet. Let's see. Okay, so you don't have commitment issues. You have high standards. There's a difference. Sounds like sounds like my relationship status. God bless. No, dude, I can see it from a relationship perspective, but from a business perspective, you go where you want and you go where you're perceived as high value. Okay, you don't want to be perceived as low value, but where you are wanted and where you're aspired and where they're going to be paying you. So I understand that you have high standards for yourself. Same thing in the relationship. Okay, so second one, it takes far less effort to show than to persuade. Save your breath, do it. Show them what you did, they'll come. You don't have to basically show everyone your plan or tell everyone your plan. You don't have to tell everyone all of this stuff. Just show them. Okay, if you say, "Hey, I'm gonna go buy this house. I'm gonna go do this," show them that you're gonna buy this house. If I'm gonna go and buy this business, show them. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, the third one. I wonder how many gold medals were won by Olympians who didn't sleep at all the night before. Anyone can win when everything goes your way. Champions win when nothing goes their way. That's what makes them champions. So regardless of the circumstance, right? This just popped in my head. Regardless of the circumstance, whether you live in the most poverty zone or whether you live in the most rich zone or whether you live in the craziest zone, regardless of all the weight on the sky, the champions are always going to propel themselves regardless of the outcome. That's what makes them champions. That's what legitimately makes them champions. They don't have to run on sleep. They don't have to run on money. They don't have to run on excess dopamine. They don't have to run on any of that. They'll still win regardless. Sheesh. Okay, here we go. When you know, we're going. Yeah. When you know, and sometimes that means you just got to tell people to get the fuck out of your way. Yeah. If it's the right girl, right? Stop. You don't have to regard all the external opinions of your friends. Oh my gosh, she's not hot. If she's hot to you, then okay, that's what matters, right? But if it's a business and you know that this is the righteous business that fits your strengths, fits your mindset, and you believe that it could scale, do it, okay? If it's the right clothing for you, whatever, if same fashion, wear it out, drip it out, okay? You know, stop caring about what other people think. I like that. This is fun. If you're enjoying this right now, smash the like button. I like this. Okay. People only root for you after you root for yourself. Ooh, I like this. Okay, so I believe he said something else too, but it's like self-respect is hard to gain but easy to lose. It's the same way. People will only root for you once you start to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, people aren't going to be able to attract towards that. It's like the law of attraction. If you are able to reap the benefit of, hey, I believe in myself. I know that I can do this. I could show them that they could do that. I could do this. They're going to just naturally jump on the bandwagon. It's like the Golden State Warriors, guys. They showed you that they can win championships, that Steph Curry's that guy. And then you saw all the fans start to get on the bandwagon. So they had to earn that initially. It's just not given to them. And to be honest, I think that's the way it should be. Okay. Yeah, we're going. Okay. The only work that matters is the work that no one sees. It shows who you really are. It shows who you really are rather than who you say you are. And yeah, truly, I played college baseball. I was a collegiate athlete. You might have been playing college baseball if you're in high school or you have some type of athletic background. It's not about the workouts that you go to at the necessity or the team meetings or the team greetings. It's about the workouts that you do after the meetings or before the meetings. It's those extra workouts, those extra workouts that aren't mandatory that actually allow you to propel forward, whether that's your physique, whether that's your athleticism, whether that's your business, right? don't just do what's required, but go over what's required. That's what I believe. Okay. Let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. Work plus big goals equals ambition. Lazy plus big goals equals entitlement. Big goals don't make you different. Big work does. Yeah. Everyone can say, oh, I want to make $1 million. I want to make $1 billion. I want to do this. But what really matters is just the work that goes in, day out. Chop wood. Because, dude, it's just eyewash in my opinion. Sometimes goals can be eyewash. People could say, oh, I want to do this, but they don't know exactly how to get there. It's more about how to get there than what they're trying to attain. Like that, okay? The biggest time waste is the hours people spend preparing to work. So many people have these dang morning routines, gratitude journal, shouting affirmations. I need to go out there and talk to 10 people, and then I need to do all of my push-ups, sit-ups. I need to meditate. Dude, just get to the work, right? The biggest time waste is the hours people spend preparing to work. So if you could kind of minimize that period from waking up to working, that would be probably your optimal decision, okay? I like to work out before I get to work. That's just me. It puts me in a mental preparation focus, but it doesn't take much time, okay? And I'm doing it very early in the day, but some people have 4-hour routines, which is crazy. Either way, but I don't think they're happy. It's just an excuse people say to make themselves feel better when someone beats them. The winner is just as happy or unhappy as everyone else. They just also won. Fuck happiness. I say that all the time. It doesn't matter if you're happy. It doesn't matter if you're sad. It doesn't matter if you're depressed. It doesn't matter about all of these different types of things. Like, regardless, and it goes back to that champions thing, like, the guy is probably going to win regardless because he's a champion. Like, he's just naturally a winner, and some people are just naturally losers. Get momentum to become a winner. So start winning at small things, and then ultimately you'll start to win at big things. Okay? Ambition without action is entitlement. Ambition without action is entitlement. Goes back to that goals thing, right? Where you can say, I want to do $1 million. I want to do $1 billion. If there's no action, you're just like basically being entitled to your opinion. Doesn't matter. Just put in the work because the work needs doing. How to stay poor. Think making money makes you evil. I hate when people say this, dude, because I work for a ton of like great freaking people, dude. And those people are traditionally very wealthy. Like, really, truly. Those wealthy people are traditionally some of the nicest, awesome people that you will ever meet. I think there's like this false persuasion of, oh, money's the root of all evil, or money makes you evil. It's like it only magnifies who traditionally the individual is. And I saw something awesome the other day. Whereas the best salesmen are the people that are not trying to sell you something, but they're just trying to be friends with you. And so ultimately, if you decide to start to be friends with people, and a lot of people, you're going to develop a lot of characteristics that traditionally are from a nicer perspective. And that's how I see all these people with a lot of money. They're traditionally pretty nice. Okay, so stop thinking that money makes you evil. Okay, we're going. I got to get a little Celsius break. Give me a second. We're at the 9-minute mark. If you haven't had one of these, dude, these are fucking good. Okay, we're rolling, right? We're rolling. All right. If we don't learn from our mistakes the first time, we deserve the pain of making them again. Yeah. Like, oh, I'm going to touch the stove. Yada, yada, yada. Same thing, right? You're not going to touch the stove again. But I will tell you this. If there's no physical or mental repercussion of what you had just done, you need to learn from your mistakes the first time rather than having to deal with the pain of doing them again. Okay? So there we go. Every world-changing company started as a crazy idea in one person's head. It's not only crazy because it hasn't happened yet, not because it could never happen. Every world-changing company started as a crazy idea in one person's head. It's only crazy because it hasn't happened yet, not because it could never happen. Because, dude, like, there's a reason why geniuses, like, think super different. Like Albert Einstein or Thomas Edison. People thought Thomas Edison was crazy about the light bulb. And you, like, look at Mr. Beast's channel. Mr. Beast always said, oh, I just had a bunch of supporters now that he's, like, famous and stuff. But the craziest thing is never trying to do it, in my opinion. Never taking the risk, okay? The job of the boss is to hold the line. This is our standard, nothing below this line. And if there's ever anyone whose line gets higher than the boss's, that person should become the new boss. That's interesting, okay? I think if the boss isn't doing a good job, right? But, or even if someone else has a higher standard for the company rather than the boss does, then yeah, I actually do believe that. Because it's ultimately going to help the company out and reap the company out. If there's one guy that's bringing in substantially more money than the boss, like, yeah, come on. Okay, people only root for people who don't need to be rooted for. People only root for people who don't need to be rooted for. There's a lot of people that are fucked up today, like Lil Nas and all these guys that people are rooting for and cheering for and putting on a pedestal. And why so? Doesn't make sense to me. Okay, no one is ever happy they quit when shit got hard. No reason to start today. No one is ever happy they quit when shit got hard. No reason to start today. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not all about the happiness that you're feeling, but I really believe this. It's like you're never going to get out of the hell until you learn how to actually smile through the hell. So if you can learn how to smile through the hell and smile through the struggles and smile through the controversy and the treacherous path, then you're going to be able to leave that hell. But no one's happy. No one is ever happy they quit when shit got hard. It's true. Okay. So if you're going through something hard, don't quit. Just keep going. It always takes longer and costs more than you think it will. Yeah, the grass is always going to be greener from afar, dude. The grass is always going to be greener. I want to go to this job. I want to go to this business. I want to job hop and doing all this. But you're going to eventually go over to the next job and say, oh, whoa, this needs watering. The grass is not green. It just looked green from afar. And so you get over there and you need water. You need to put in the time and the effort for the job to actually make you a benefit or a monetary gain or of some sort. But it's easy to job hop and business hop. But if you just stick to it, it'll take a little bit longer. But ultimately, you're going to flourish a lot better, in my opinion. Okay, let's just get a few more, okay? And if you're liking this, smash the subscribe button. Come on with it. I need you here. All right. Do you take weekends? Do you stop working at 5? Cool. Then stop complaining that you aren't making more. Yeah, everyone's like looking for a handout. Yada, yada, yada. It's about the work that you fucking put in, dude. Doesn't matter about all of the weekend bar trips or the golf trips with the boys or the fantasy football. And it doesn't matter about that, G. Like, go and put in the work for you to be successful. And if you're complaining about not making as much, then go and put in more work. Point blank. Okay. God gave you the power to ignore. Use it. That's what his father said. God gave you the power to ignore. Use it. Yeah. Say no to a lot of the opportunities that come to you, especially at my age, right? I'm 25. I get a lot of people that are like, hey, let's go to the bars. Let's Netflix and chill. Let's do this thing, right? But like, if you have a full head of steam, and I'm not saying to avoid all of these crazy opportunities all the time, but I'm saying like you need to regulate them and you need to be able to balance them accordingly. And if you don't balance them, you're going to get yourself in a very pitfall of struggle. So you need to ignore, and you have the power to ignore some of these opportunities. You need to be able to use that, okay? Let's get like 3 more. Let's get 3 more. I really like this, actually. This is pretty fun. Okay. People who don't value their own time won't value yours. People who don't value their own time won't value yours. And basically the derivative of all of this and what I'm saying, and I might disagree with this one. I think what he's trying to say is, as you start to build your self-belief system, then you're going to be able to value other people's, which I understand. But sometimes it takes a lot of people, because you got to understand this. A lot of people go to the 9 to 5 and then they get there and they take the orders from their boss because they value the opinion of their bosses more so than theirs. And that's a little bit contradicting to what Hormozi says, is people who don't value their own time won't value yours. But traditionally, like with that boss, they value the boss's time more so than theirs, because they're not willing to work for themselves. They want to work for their bosses. And that's primarily the majority of individuals. So I disagree with Hormozi right there. It's my first one that I've disagreed with. Okay. People think apologizing excuses bad behavior. It doesn't. If you hit your wife, then apologize. It doesn't mean you can hit her. You can hit her again as long as you apologize. The behavior has to change, or it doesn't matter. Okay. Apologizing. So I'm so sorry for cheating on you. Oh my gosh, let me go and cheat with that guy again. Doesn't matter, right? Like the behavior has to change. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't make these sales. Your behavior has to change, or you're going to get fired, or there's going to be some type of repercussion. The guy's going to leave you. Apologizing, sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. And then go and do the same bullshit again. Doesn't matter, right? Stupid. How to stay poor. That's my last one. How to stay poor. Tolerate mediocre people. I think I do agree with that quite a bit. The systems that you put in place for the community that you surround yourself with are so damn important, guys. The cliche saying that says you are the sum of the 5 friends or the 5 people that you surround yourself with the most is so true. It's true in business. It's so true in relationships. So true from it comes to your personality, your charisma, everything. So if you're tolerating mediocre people and they have mediocre lives and they have mediocre results, guess what? You're going to become mediocre. So don't. Surround yourself with dope people and surround yourself with the freaking champions. That's what I got, okay? But guys, look, that'll be it for my Hormozi reaction tweets. If you guys like this, or if you have any type of people that you would like for me to go and see and react to their tweets, I can definitely do that for you guys. So guys, if you finish this, props to you for going through all of this. Definitely comment. If you went through all of this, comment yes that you did, and comment who you want to see next, because I will full-heartedly definitely reply to you. I love you, and I'm going to get some of this Celsius in me. But guys, I'm going to get out of here. Peace. Let's get it.